Okay, this is a little quick video just for Eldon Ryder, one of my subscribers. Great guy, great channel. Homemade tiki torches. He had a question. How do you get a wick, which is a standard little wick that you put into a lantern? I use this and a bigger wick. Any size of the wicks depends on the size of the hole that you have to put into the top of a can or a whiskey bottle or some type of bottle with a metal cap. Do not use a plastic cap on a bottle or a can. It melts. I use the bottle type of shaped cans with a cap. That's it. Once this gets hot, it melts the plastic inside. So sometimes you cannot get off the cap to refill it. Sometimes you can. If so, this is disposable. They're cans. No big deal. What you do is you turn your cap upside down. You look at the width of your wick, the thickness of your wick. You want to take a knife and poke down this way and cut it. Why? Because if you want your cut edges to come up. And there's a reason for that. And once I cut this, I'll show you. And you twist a little bit, make it a little wider. So now, why? When you place your wick into the slice, which I don't have, and then you can cross the bottom edge to make it a little wider, just a little bit. Make it look like an I, the letter I. That opens it up, and then you'll spread it on open. You'll take your wick, stick it in it. Bear with me, I have no editor. So everything is as is. So when you stick your wick into it and you pull up, the cut edges, and you can form it and shape it, the wick doesn't fall back down easily. It grabs a hold of the sharp edges, so it stays right there. Then you fill it up with diesel, stick your wick down into it, screw the cap on, fire it up. That's it. Simple. Plain Jane simple. Fire that bad boy up. And you can always bring up your wick when the wick starts to burn down. You can bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. And you don't have to worry about it falling back down. It's tight. As long as you got these sharp edges grabbing against the wick. I mean, that's kind of tough to pull back down. But you can pull it down. But you don't want no more than that right there, because right there will burn bright. Now, to keep the rain off it, well, you can stick it out there. But the rain, I take a regular can, a beer can, or whatever, a Coca-Cola can, whatever, 16 ounce. Cut the bottom out, stick it over it. Excuse me. You cut the top out. Cut the top off the can, place it right here. If it doesn't fit, you can slice it, and it spreads open, and it fits right there. And then you cut your little opening in it for your flame to show a brightness. And the reason for doing that, because you're building a top. You're building a top. keep the rain off of it. Like these. Now this is diesel. Burns. See, now it shows the light from both sides how I got that one. This one here is the same thing. I remodified some of these. Like I said, if it doesn't fit, you cut a little slice in the bottom of it, right there. And that puts out a light. And these were 8 hours of burning. And they're still half full. There's your wick. They don't fall back down. No diggity, no doubt. Like I said, this is for you, Mr. Eldon Ryder. Thank you for your comments and your questions. I am a community supporter. This is Bones out here in Bones Yard with a light.